When we look at the time that we have, we wanted to put when this post was created, and we get back this. Um, well, what you may or may not know is an ISO 8601 formatted time. Now, it's important that this time stays formatted that way because this is a good way to be able to for computers to exchange time. So, meaning that if you don't want to put down something like he posted, 10 minutes ago, because that 10 minutes ago is relative to the time zone you're in, right? So that's why when you poll for these results, we get them in this format over here. Now, if you want more information, just check out Wikipedia ISO 8601, and it'll kind of outline the importance and the details of the format, whatever. But that's not the point, right? The point is we want to make this pretty looking. That's simply it. We wanted to say, hey, this guy posted it 2 minutes ago from your time zone. So we need to do some conversion. Now, if you Google convert Facebook created time to minutes ago, you're going to find a lot of stuff. And as you start reading through some of the articles that you see, you're going to find out that just what I said, that time, that string time is an ISO 8601, and there's a bunch of different ways to do it. And honestly, if you're not a coder, if you're beginning, this is a pretty complicated problem. I mean, to turn this time into something relative to the user and it look good to so many minutes ago, that's not an easy endeavor. But if you kind of play around with the code and you have a basic knowledge, you could really copy and paste the solution for yourself. And that's what I'm going to do now. Now, I found a nice article just on that, and it's titled Facebook Create Time Format in JSON Response. And this is right at the heart of my problem, and it says something about the script over here. It just basically gives us this function that says fuzzy fuzzy Facebook time, and the author of this article is basing his code on something he found on Stack Overflow and kind of just like working from there. And this is the code that was found on Stack Overflow. So, I don't want to get into the details of why this works, but if you actually read through it, all you're going to have to do is copy and paste this obviously complicated code into your code and know how to plug it in. So let's do just that. So let me take this entire function that the author created over here, and I'll go fuzzy Facebook time. I have it copied. Now, clearly this is JavaScript. So this has to go into my script somewhere. So let me not mess up my time. Okay, I'm going to put it right after my document ready. I don't want to put it inside of the get JSON loop over here because that's just doing its thing, already pulling the data. I need this function before, so I'm all good. So here is that function. Just copied and pasted it in. It'd be better if I knew exactly how this works and why, but sometimes time just simply doesn't allow that. And now here's what I need to do. Wherever I have my time where I display it, I'm going to have to wrap this function around it and use this. I'm going to have that time in there. In mine, it's going to be a variable, right? It's not going to be the time set like he has in blue over here. Mine's going to be this dot created underscore time. But essentially, this is what I have to add to my code. So let me see where I would actually put this in my own code. Now going down here, we have, okay, so here's the time, and we have created time, and we don't want to put it inside, we don't want to change the date time attribute of time because that's actually going to translate between computers. And that's cool, so we like that, so that's good. It's the viewable time over there, the text that we have this dot created time. And this is what I'm going to replace with that code. So, well, let's see, how would I do this? So I'm thinking I'm going to copy this, and let me pop it right in there. And of course I get an error. Alright, so I just took out that semicolon because I don't want to terminate it. Now I have this that entire line that I copied from the article, Facebook or fuzzy Facebook time, and then in quotes it has this thing over here. Well, if it's not going to, well, it's not going to need these quotes, right? It's just going to need this dot created time. So I'm going to copy that and paste it in there. And that's it. That's all it's going to take to do that. So now let's see what the result is. Wouldn't it be cool if it works on the first try? Well, I'm hopeful. Haha! Look how cool that is. Less than 1 minute ago instead of saying that time. Well, there you have it. 2 minutes ago. There you have it. Just copy and pasted my answer that I found.